Now, Premiere Pro CS3, in addition to supporting a wide variety of video, audio, and graphic source files, can also by itself generate other useful source content, including color bars, color mats, counting leaders, and much, much more. This source material is created from the project window's new item button down here at the bottom of the window. You have sequences, offline files, titles, bars and tone, black video, color mats, universal counting leaders, and transparent video. Everything here in this drop-down, except for the titles, is added to your project file and becomes part of your project file after creation. Titles are actually created as an external file to the project file and then saved to the same folder. Let me go over color bars and tone first. Here's an example of a color bar and tone. This option creates a 1-second clip containing color bars and a 1 kHz tone as a reference for calibrating video and audio equipment. Some audio workflows must be calibrated at a specific tone level. The default level of the 1 kHz tone is 12 dB, referenced to 0 dBFS. You can customize this tone, however, to match the audio workflow by choosing, first click on the clip here in the timeline, and then choose Clip, Audio Options, Audio Gain. Then you can adjust the audio gain to customize this setting. If you select the bars and tone in the project window and then set the default gain level, all new clip instances will have that gain level. If you do it the way that I just did it, where you select the clip here in the timeline, you'll adjust the gain level only for that individual clip. It's sometimes helpful to have an opaque black background in your Premiere projects, so this black video option right there creates an opaque black video clip for use anywhere in a sequence. I have an example of one of these on the timeline. This black video clip is a still image at the project frame size with a 5-second duration. Empty areas of a track also appear black if no other visible clip areas are present on underlying video tracks. You can create a clip of a color other than black with the color matte option. This will create a full frame matte of a solid color that you can use as a clip. Mattes are useful as a solid background color behind titles. Brightly colored mattes can also serve as temporary backgrounds to help you see transparency more clearly while you adjust a key effect. To create a color matte, activate the project window by clicking on it, and then choose from the main menu File, New. Notice that Color Matte is one of the options right there. That'll bring up the color picker. Choose a color that you want to matte. Let's go with a really bright purple color there. Click OK. You can provide a name for the color matte. Let's call this purple. Click OK. Notice that it appears here in the project window, and then you can drag it onto the timeline. Next, I get to counting leaders. Counting leaders are those countdown sequences that you see before a film or video sequence. A counting leader helps a projectionist verify that audio and video are working properly and are synchronized. Here's an example of a leader. Let me go ahead and play it for you. You can also create and customize universal counting leaders to add to the beginning of a project. To create one of these leaders, from the drop-down menu here in the project window, choose Universal Counting Leader, and then you have some options for how to set this up. You can choose a wipe color, background color, line color. Notice you have a preview here of what it will look like. You can choose a target color, even a numeral color. Notice that that color is now red. You can do a cue blip on out. And on the audio section here, you can cue blip on 2 or cue blip at all second starts. Once you've chosen all your settings, click OK. And the counting leader is added to your project panel there. Now just drag it onto the timeline. Notice that there's an audio track there that's added for the beeps. And let's go ahead and preview that new leader that I just made. So that'll conclude my summary of some of the types of media that you can create from within Premiere Pro CS3 itself. Let me now move on to the next movie and review Adobe Bridge. Adobe Bridge is a cross-platform application included with Adobe Creative Suite 3 components that helps you locate, organize, and browse the assets that you need in your Premiere Pro projects.